Hey Disclosers, welcome back for another dope top 10 list. Today we're diving into the world of anime rom-coms and picking out only the ones with good endings. And y'all know that rom-coms and good endings don't always meet in the world of anime. But hey, true love exists and happy ever afters are real. And we're about to prove that right now with our list of top 10 romance anime that actually have happy endings. So, ditch the tissues for now and get ready to see the mains get together and have the happy ever afters they wished for. Number 10. My First Girlfriend is a Gal. Never underestimate the power of a dare, because it might just wind you up with the prettiest girl in school. That's what happens with Junichi Hashiba, whose friends dare him to ask out Yukana Yame, or else he'll be a miserable virgin boy forever. Although she thinks that he's a desperate kid that just wants a relationship with her, she somehow agrees to go out with him, and unexpectedly, Yukana later starts to develop real feelings for Junichi, who learns that romantic relationships aren't just about physical contact, but also internal feelings. So, if you're in the mood for lighthearted romance sprinkled with steamy teasing between young high schoolers, then you should definitely check out My First Girlfriend is a Gal. Number 9. Sing Yesterday for Me. At first glance, Sing Yesterday for Me may seem like a Notice Me Senpai type of anime, but as the show progresses, things get a little bit more exciting. Sing Yesterday for Me is all about fearing and resisting to let it go. It tells the story of Rikuo Uozumi, who has no ambition in life and works in a convenience store after graduating from college. His dull life gets brighter when a girl named Haruno Naka visits his workplace to have friendly small talk. But Rikuo has a crush on his old college friend, Shinako Morinome, who drops by his workplace too. And if this is not complicated enough, Shinako can't accept Rikuo's love due to traumatic memories. As you watch Sing Yesterday for Me, you'll most probably want Rikuo to get over Shinako and be with a girl that really wants him unconditionally, which is Haru. And since we talk about romance anime with satisfying endings, that's what the fans get rewarded with eventually. Number 8. Say I Love You. Besides the cute animation that succeeds in giving you the feels throughout the anime, Say I Love You will give you a little bit more than you would expect from a shoujo anime. It tells the story of Mei Tachibana, an introverted high school girl who keeps her distance away from other students due to past trauma that made her believe people always betray each other. But this won't last for long. Her view of life starts to change gradually when she meets Yamato Kurosawa, a handsome, popular boy who saves her from a stalker by giving her a heartwarming kiss to pretend to be her boyfriend. He develops some serious feelings for her as the show progresses. From there, Tachibana finally starts to be able to get close to people, and the romance between this lovely couple blossoms as they learn what I love you really means. Number 7. My Youth Romantic Comedy is Wrong, as I expected. At number 7 is My Youth Romantic Comedy is Wrong, as I expected. Yeah, it's got a pretty long title. Fans of this anime hate this name, but love everything else about it. It's about a loner named Hachiman Hikigaya, who just hates school and friendship. And, as expected from such an introvert, he presented a really bad social commentary essay to his teacher, forcing her to send him to a volunteering club, where he meets the pretty girl with a grumpy face, Yukino Shita. The mission of this club is pretty simple, but adds tons of entertainment to the show, to give social advice to whoever comes and asks for it, which goes completely against everything Hachiman has been used to doing his whole life. And, you already guessed it, both Hachiman and Yukino start to grow feelings for each other after a while. And they finally give us what we were looking for, a heartwarming confession scene. Number 6. Bakuman. Bakuman. A show that is based on a manga about creating a manga. Pretty confusing, huh? It tells the story of an ambitious boy named Moritaka Mashiro, who aspired to be a mangaka as a child, thanks to his uncle, the creator of a famous gag manga. But when tragedy hits, he abandons his desire with the goal of becoming a salaryman. Luckily though, Mashiro's confidence is boosted by a promise he made to a girl named Miho Azuki, and he's determined to write a manga that can be adapted into an anime series, with Miho as a voice actor. Although the romance isn't the most important part of Bakuman, it makes the whole anime even more worth watching. So, Bakuman doesn't just compete with other romance-focused anime, but it even outperforms them with its perfect fusion of mangaka life and innocent romance. Number 5. Kids on the Slope. If you're into a show that will take you on a pleasant journey of music, friendship, and love, Kids on the Slope is just the show for you. Anime takes place during the summer of 1966, where a high schooler named Kaoru Nishimi, who just joined his school, has trouble fitting in. Luckily, this starts to change when he meets a badass boy named Sentaro Kawabuchi, and a cutie pie named Ritsuko Mukai, who share the same interest in music as Kaoru. Feelings start to kick in between these friends as they learn more about themselves, and they find themselves in a complicated love triangle. Truth to be told, the progression and growth of each character in this anime is pretty entertaining, and the chemistry between everyone is incredibly well built, and can't get any more real. As for the romance part, we'll leave that up to you to find out who will end up with who. Number 4. Rascal does not dream of Bunny Girl Senpai. Bunny Girl Senpai has been a hot topic in the anime community since its release, back in 2018. It feels like it was just yesterday when we first witnessed the appearance of this hot bunny girl in the library. The show is all about Sakuta Azusagawa, a student whose life turns upside down after he meets Mai, wandering the library in a bunny costume, and no one could see her except him. The bunny girl, who happens to be a well-known actress, is intrigued by the fact that Sakuta can see her, because even when she's dressed like a normal girl, no one can see her. Sakuta recognizes that she has adolescent syndrome, which makes her invisible and makes everyone forget about her in her frame. So, he takes matters into his own hands to try and cure her, while getting closer to the bunny girl and meeting other young girls who have the same problem as well. Whether for the sweet romance between Sakuta and Mai, the interesting dialogues, the solid animation, or just seeing Mai dressed in an irresistible bunny costume, you'd be certainly doing yourself a huge favor by watching this show. And who knows? You might end up of dreaming of Bunny Girl Senpai too. Number 3. Golden Time. Third on our list is Golden Time, which follows the story of Banri Tada, who suffers from amnesia after a past accident on a bridge. Banri's soul somehow manages to escape his body, and now it's carrying all of his memories and following him around. After that, Banri decides to start a fresh life in law school, but little does he know that his life is about to turn upside down in college, thanks to a stunningly beautiful girl named Kouko Taga. After seeing how different college life is, Banri discovers that he's in a completely new world. He tries to forget all about his past relationships and pain, and fall in love again to finally find true happiness. Number 2. Kokoro Connect. The amazing animation is not the only thing that earned Kokoro Connect the second spot on our list. Kokoro Connect is the ultimate test of the bonds between 5 students in the Student Cultural Research Club: Taichi, Iori, Yoshifumi, Yui, and Himeko. It all starts when Yoshifumi and Yui have a bizarre incident one day, when they switch bodies. As this strange situation unfolds among the 5 friends, they come to realize that it isn't all in their heads, now that they're forced to get closer than they've ever been. As soon as they learn about each other's hidden insecurities, emotional scars, and darkest secrets, which either strengthens their bond as friends, or crushes it completely. Number 1. My Dress Up Darling. My Dress Up Darling hands down earned the number 1 spot on our list, not just for the clean animation or the most attractive waifu in 2022, but also for its unique yet relatable plot for otakus. My Dress Up Darling is about Wakana Gojo, a loner whose passion is to make Hina dolls, and Kitawaga Marin, a popular girl at school that's obsessed with cosplaying. Once Marin learns about Gojo's talent, she immediately asks him to sew a cosplay costume for her. He agrees, and the romance between the duo unfolds throughout the 12 entertaining episodes. And before you think this anime is a cliché ecchi, and only revolves around a shy doll maker who sews clothes for a hot cosplayer, it really has some other deeper feelings between both of them, and that makes the show a great romance to watch. So definitely give My Dress Up Darling a shot, because trust me, it's not the hot topic of 2022 for nothing. That's it for our top 10 picks of romance anime with good endings. Did you have any others that we didn't cover in this video? Let your inner otaku out in the comments below and tell us what romance anime with sweet endings you think we missed on this list. Thank you so much for watching, Disclosers. We hope you enjoyed this video as much as we enjoyed making it, and hit the notification bell to get notified of new anime content in the future.